This is Platinum Northwest TV News. Good evening and thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Philadelphia Mangoeng. Let's take a look at the news making headlines. First up, Northwest Education MEC has officially handed over the Mokala Primary School in Setlagole Village, and the National Treasury withholds equitable share for 6 Northwest municipalities. In the business news, South Africa pushes for tariff negotiations with the U.S. despite silence from Washington. And in the sports news, Mamelodi Sundowns wins big at the PSL Awards. We begin here. Northwest Education MEC Mokala Motsumi has officially handed over the Mokala Primary School in Setlagole Village in the Magaqa district yesterday. One of the key words she raised in her speech is that the community of Setlagole should take care of their school. The school boasts 14 classrooms, a library, science lab, kitchen and dining hall, administration block, a track for athletes and great art classrooms with their own playing fields. In other news, National Treasury has withheld the equitable share funding for 6 municipalities in the Northwest Province. These municipalities must provide proof of payment or arrangement with third-party service providers before receiving their allocations. The equitable share is essential for municipalities to meet financial obligations, especially salary payments. The Provincial Cooperative Governance Department has stepped in to help release funds owed to Tshwaeng, Getleng Rivier, Naledi, Makwasi Hills, Ditsobotla and Mamosa local municipalities. Now, Copter MEC Oageng Molabisi spoke to the media in Mahikeng about the municipality situation. Mamosa has pledged to pay SARS an outstanding amount of 7 million once the equitable share arrives, with the remaining balance of 2.5 million rand to be settled afterwards. In more news, KwaZulu-Natal Police says that they cannot rule out the possibility of more arrests in connection with the murder of former ANC Secretary General Sindiso Magaqa. Now, former Umzimkhulu municipal manager Zwelipanzi Skosana was arrested in connection with Magaqa's murder in 2017. He was arrested in 2018 alongside Umzimkhulu Mayor Mkhuleki Ndobe, who has since died, a businessman, 2 former police officers and a hitman. However, the charges were later provisionally withdrawn. Police spokesperson Robert Nechihunda says that the political killing task team is hard at work. Moving on to international news now, one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded struck yesterday in Russia's Far East, triggering tsunami waves in Japan and Hawaii and prompting warnings and evacuations across the Pacific. Governor Josh Green said that Hawaii has so far not seen a wave of consequence, but said it was too early to say whether the danger had fully passed. Earlier, the 8.8 magnitude quake of Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula sent a tsunami wave into the country's Kuril Island in the Pacific, where the governor said that residents were safe. The largest wave so far, measuring almost 24 inches each, arrived on the Japanese island of Honshu and Hokkaido shortly after 1 p.m. on Wednesday local time. And with that, let's take a look now at the business news. In the business news, South African government has reiterated its commitment to secure a favorable tariff deal with the United States despite a conspicuous lack of communication from Washington, D.C. The looming potential of a 30% levy on South African exports has sparked concern as businesses brace for what could significantly impact trade relations between the two countries. The Department of Trade and Industry and Competition on Tuesday said that negotiations remained the best tool in order to deal with the issues that are on the table. DTIC Minister Park Stow said that South Africa was not in a unique position as the U.S. attempt to finalize negotiations with some 185 countries around the world. And that's all from the business news. Your sports update follows next. In soccer news, the 2024-25 Premier Soccer League Awards ceremony began with Mamelodi Sundowns receiving the inaugural award. Now, the event was postponed to accommodate Sundowns participating in the FIFA Club World Cup, and the awards were ultimately held on Tuesday evening. League Chairman Dr. Ivan Khoza presented the first award of the evening, the Chairman's Award, to Mamelodi Sundowns in recognition of the exemplary representation of the league at the FIFA Club World Cup as the top African country. Relebohile Mofokeng was crowned MTN 8 last man standing and won the Young Player of the Season. Lucas Ribeiro Costa of Sundowns dominated, winning PSL Footballer of the Season, Players Player Goal of the Season, and the Golden Boot. Coach Miguel Cardoso was named Coach of the Season, beating Barker and Ribeiro. Moving on to rugby news now, Springbok head coach Rassie Erasmus stated that on Tuesday the team is preparing for a challenging Castle Lager Rugby Championship campaign, which begins with a match against the Wallabies on Saturday, the 16th of August. He emphasized the significance of the two-week training camp, describing it as essential for ensuring alignment and thorough preparation among the coaching staff, players, and the management team. The Springboks will kick off their campaign with consecutive tests against the Wallabies in Johannesburg and Cape Town, followed by matches against the All Blacks in Auckland and Wellington. They will then return to Durban to face Argentina and later travel to London to conclude their campaign against the Los Pumas. And that's all that we've got for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching. The team is standing by tomorrow evening. Till then, good night and take care.